Welcome back, everybody. In this episode, which is episode number 4, we want to change our default SQLite database to MySQL. So this is because Laravel 11 uses SQLite as the default database for the local environment. In the older versions like version 10 and 9 and going down, we were using MySQL as our default database. So after Googling, I found out that the Laravel development team has changed from MySQLite to SQLite. For a number of reasons. One, because SQLite doesn't need a server. It's a serverless database. So it runs in process with the client application as well. And there's no network capability, very low query overhead because of this. And potentially, it is fast for easy queries because there is less IPC and system calls and data copying to do is very reduced. So I think the team switched from MySQL to SQLite for these reasons and many more other reasons. So how do we change from this default SQLite to our old MySQL? Because what I want is that we should be able to create, a database here and also change whatever we want to change. Unlike if we are using this default one, it will be difficult for us to manage the data because we'll need to install a third-party application which we are going to be editing our database like SQLite database software. So I don't want us to do this. I just want us to return back to the old MySQL connection. So you will open the env file as I have done. And here on the SQLite, you will just type MySQL. All right. And after that, you will just remove the hash at the beginning of each sentence below it. All right. You will do that. You will do that. And then you will configure your, the port is the same. The host is also the same. And you will configure the database name and username and password. For mine, I don't use any password. It's just the default one, which is none, and the user is root. So I'll just have to create my own database. So let's call it YouTube 11DB. All right, YouTube 11DB. So this is the name of my database. I will copy it and I will go here, new, and after that we'll paste the name here and then create. So we've created our database. It's here. Now let us do the migration. We have to do the migration and we'll also have to register our user. So to do the migration, you will copy PHP artisan migrate, or you can type it. So for me, I will just copy and paste it here. So it will be that and then enter. So it says nothing to migrate. Nothing to migrate because I haven't saved. All right, yeah. Because I was wondering why is it saying nothing to migrate, because it was still using the default one. So there's no data or no new tables to migrate to the database. So I will relearn the command. So I'll punch it. Aha. So you can see creating migration table, right? And then it has run the migrations, which are 3 tables: user table, users table, cage table, and jobs table. So if I can go to this database of mine, if I refresh it, I will see those 3 tables, right? So I have cache logs, failed jobs, migrations, password, users. So if I click on users, there's no any other user registered. Now I have to run my app. So remember, we have changed the interface, the view. So I will have to go back to the routes web and write welcome here. All right, welcome, and then save. So I'll refresh here. So I'll go to register. So the name is going to be the same, and then the email is going to be the same, but now the username has to be right, and then register. So I have successfully registered. You are logged in. Now if I refresh here, you'll see there will be a new record here. So this is the name, and here. So what I wanted is for us to have control to our database. So the way it was, we couldn't control it better, unlike using the one which we already know, which is the WAMP server, and we are running on PHP MyAdmin. So I wanted us to do that. So if I refresh here, the name Abu Hashima now, it has shown. All right. So I think you are able to change your default database, which is MySQLite. So if we can go back to SQLite, and then we add the hash here for this, and this, and then save. If we refresh here, you see it's refreshing itself because it has logged out since we have changed the default database. So if we log in, okay, let me put the password of that. All right. If we log in here, you will see then, okay, if we log in, all right, so it means I have to re-register the account. So let's do that. I'll register again. So this time it will be YouTube user, and the email it will be YT user, and then the password it will be right, register. So I've registered YouTube user. If I go to the new database, if I refresh it, there won't be any YouTube user here because I've used the embedded database, which is SQLite. So if I change back to MySQLite and then refresh, right, you see this is YouTube user. If I log in with this one, all right, log in, I'll successfully log in, and the name will not show YouTube user. In fact, it will show Abu Hashima. Why? Because the name of the user is Abu Hashima. So this is what we wanted for us to do. You can still use SQLite if you want, but in this tutorial, we will base our database connection with phpMyAdmin. See you in the next episode. Thank you very much for watching. And remember to share the videos, also invite friends to subscribe to my channel so that you can support and I can create more videos in this series.